Hello everyone, welcome back to the Crafty Christian YouTube channel. In today's video, I will be attempting to recreate these fluffy foam wallpapers that I have been seeing all over my Pinterest. I say attempt because the final product does not really match what I had originally envisioned. I decided to embroider the text and it didn't turn out as clean as I wanted it to, but I'll talk more about that later in the video. These wallpapers are super cute and I find it so clever of the creators to take the text messages and make them using a fluffy texture. Only issue I found is that none of the text messages I have seen had text that I wanted, so I decided to make one myself. So join me as I create my version of the fluffy chat phone wallpaper. I first started by creating a template for my design on some paper. I made sure to measure out the size of my phone screen, leaving an inch of extra space to make sure the wallpaper fit perfectly onto my screen. I even drew a line marking where the time and date are shown on the front screen of an Apple phone, just so I didn't have any text covered by them. So taking inspiration from this wallpaper in particular, I drew out the message box that appears when you want to reply to a text message and added some emojis that I thought would be good replies to the text. Though unfortunately when it came time to embroider them, I couldn't fit all of them, only getting 3 out of the 4 as you will soon see. I then moved on to drawing out the text message itself and message box that gives you options on what to do with the text. I then drew out the parts I was most excited to do, which were the small text messages and hearts that looked super cute in a fluffy texture. I think I just enjoyed the 3D effect it gives. In a way, it makes the message more real. To be honest, I wasn't sure what text I wanted to do for this wallpaper. I got overwhelmed with all the options I had, and it didn't help that I didn't give myself a lot of room to write a lot, so I decided to go with something basic, just a simple I love you, but with more flair. I chose to do the background color a light pink, so using pink felt, I traced out the wallpaper template with fabric chalk and cut it out. Then I cut out the drawings inside, so I could make individual pieces. Starting with the hearts, I used a lace fabric first and cut out the heart, making sure to leave a little bit of extra space. As I then cut out more hearts with a pink satin fabric to give the hearts more texture. To make the cutting process go faster, I folded the fabric twice, so when I cut, I get 4 pieces at the same time. I then moved on to cutting out the small text messages using white fluffy fabric, which I then used for the rest of the message pieces. Then I cut out a small piece of lace to sew on top of the wallpaper using pink thread. I sewed a running stitch all around the wallpaper edge, then cut off the extra lace. Then I moved on to sewing the white small text messages, first sewing a blanket stitch at the edge of the message, then going around it using a running stitch. I kind of regret sewing the text messages as I wanted the text to be more 3D, but the thread flattened the messages a bit, and because I used a pink thread, it had a pink outline that I really didn't care for. I decided to use fabric glue to attach the pieces from then on. Starting with the hearts, gluing on one piece at a time. Moving on to the text, I started by drawing out the shape onto white fabric with a fabric marker. Making sure to mark out the lines for the last message box. And before cutting them, I embroidered the text on each one using black thread. Now this is what I mean when I said it didn't turn out that good. I tried hard to keep the text straight and even, but embroidering text is hard. And if I'm honest, I didn't have much patience to sit there and fiddle with a small piece of fabric to get the text looking right, so I just settled with my first attempt. And moved on to sewing it onto the pink fabric. Using a back stitch, I tried to make the lines straight like how a box would be. Then I cut off the extra fabric pieces that were sticking out. Now when it came to embroidering, I used a much thicker string, which made things really difficult because I was having a hard time making sure the string went through the white fabric. The string was way too thick, and as a result, the final look is very sloppy. Not what I had envisioned, but I was too tired of this process to fix it. I made sure to speed up a lot of this process. It took so long to do, and I'm sure you don't want to see me struggle for a long period of time. But yeah, after completing each message, I made sure to stick it to the pink fabric so I wouldn't lose any space I had for each piece. For the emoji message, I had to shorten the shape a little bit to make sure it fit without covering the heart that was beside it. And my fabric phone wallpaper is complete. Here's a quick video on how I put the wallpaper onto my phone. Thank you so much for watching! I hope this video inspired you to feel free to create things that you like without feeling held back. Have a great rest of your month, everyone, and make sure to make the most of every day. Bye!